Walmart, our friends, the
Wally World.
Waltons. Check this out. Judd Legum, popular
Uh,
information. Oh, it didn't blow up.
Hillary,
There we go.
Hillary Clinton was on their board.
Yes, he was. September 30th, evening edition. Actually, it was the morning edition because Judd publishes early, and I love his work and so grateful that he publishes early because the early edition always has a fresh story that's going to break for the day, and he's always on it, and he's always got reporting that few, if anybody, has at all. So we'll go through this really quickly, but in a new post on LinkedIn, Walmart's Chief Sustainability Officer, Kathleen McLaughlin, underscored the company's commitment to addressing climate change, but she noted correctly that even the most ambitious voluntary and individual collective actions are not sufficient, and bold domestic climate policy action is needed now if we are to meet the demands of this generational moment. Can't agree more, right? That sounds good. So
Yeah.
she went on to say that effective climate policies are included in the reconciliation package pending before Congress. And I'm not going to use a corporate statement, right? But that the centerpiece of the climate policy in the reconciliation bill is the clean energy standard, and that would allocate 150 billion to incentivize utilities. Now, again, this is part of the reconciliation bill. Now, I don't believe that this is passing, and this is part of what's happening in Congress right now, but this is part of what's included in there.
Right.
$150 billion to incentivize utilities to shift to clean power, which we need to do, but they're making how much profit? I mean, they need to do this for a lot of reasons. So while McLaughlin is urging Congress to act
Because
now with
lobbying
urgency, the
blitz.
problem is that her boss, Walmart CEO Doug McMillon, is leading a multi-million-dollar campaign to defeat the reconciliation package. And here we go. McMillon is the current chair of the Business Roundtable. Business Roundtable is essentially like the Chamber of Commerce on steroids, a group of influential CEOs who are participating in a quote unquote massive lobbying blitz to kill the reconciliation package and its clean energy standard. In a press release this week, which featured quotes from McMillon, the Business Roundtable said its efforts to defeat the reconciliation bill would include direct CEO engagement to Capitol Hill and the administration, as well as high frequency radio, print, and digital ads in over 50 media markets across the country, generating calls and letters from constituents in target states. Unquote.
Right.
Walmart is also part of another well funded campaign to defeat the reconciliation bill by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. Okay, Walmart did not respond to
General
Popular
Motors.
Information's request for comment. So it's not just Walmart, but General Motors.
Yeah.
They endorse it, but then Mary Barra, CEO, takes over the Business Roundtable. Incoming chair beginning in 2022. Congratulations, Mary. Soon, Barra will lead a company that says the reconciliation bill is critical and a lobbying organization doing everything possible to defeat it. The media coverage of Barra's appointment ignored this contradiction. Of course they did.
Oh, of course they did.
So, Walmart's conduct is similar to Apple's contradictory approach. Oh, okay, so this is also Apple. So we've got Walmart, we've got Apple, we've got GM. This is, are we seeing a pattern here? Okay,
Yeah,
so
this is like
Lisa Jackson, right? Wait, there's an entire article about Apple, and it's called Bad Apple, and I highly recommend everybody read it as well. Again, Judge is just phenomenal work, and he's got a terrific support staff, and Tesnim Zakaria and Rebecca Crosby, and I forget who the third person he's now hired on or has joined him, but they're just terrific. Judd used to be the editor of Think Progress, but again, Tim Cook sits on the board of the Business Roundtable. Apple's describing the climate provisions of the reconciliation bill as urgent. So Judd is really hammering here into what the Business Roundtable is doing and who's on this Business Roundtable exactly. How much influence do they have and what are they doing? Yeah, what a find is right.
Yeah.
Amazing, right?
And
And
and also the whole, Oreo with toothpaste in the middle, good on the outside, terrible in the middle. Like
unreal,
that's just yeah, it's great. You know,
unreal. Manchin, released a lengthy statement criticizing the bill, but what happened? It's opposed by him and a handful of other Democrats. It doesn't even need any Republican votes to become law, correct? On Wednesday, he releases a criticizing the bill seeks to vengefully tax in pursuit of wishful spending. The statement did not get into specifics because the specifics are very popular. Right. And I love how he just gives receipts and links. This is to a tweet from Colin Wilhelm. This thing could be a lot longer. This is another article about the corporate campaign to attack and go after the reconciliation bill and who's doing that and the approach that they're taking. This guy just does phenomenal work. Love him to death. Judd Legum at Judd Legum to follow him on Twitter for sure. And what he does is he'll do his posts as tweet threads quite often. So he'll put a link to this
right?
article, but he'll provide color and flair and other things that he's not necessarily including here. This is actually a friend of mine, Joseph Mangano. I met him in Christo's Discord a long, long time ago, and we stayed friends. He lives nearby. And we've got more comments on here as well. Yeah, the Mansion quote's unbelievable. 100% Luigi. He's just again, they're mask off. It's they don't care anymore because they're winning in spite of all of this, and that's what they realize. So everybody's thanking him for his work. He's done fantastic work,
I've got to
and
send you a video from Louis Rossman about the new iPhone. Speaking of Tim Cook and Apple, and
I'm a
how
proud.
terrible that is as like a slap in the face to the right to repair movement. Uh, but
Yeah,
yeah,
and that
it's good.
yeah, Louis Rossman's awesome. Big fan. A lot of people are.